Hello, welcome to Cinemondo with Kathy and Amit. A little sneak preview of the trailer we're about to talk about. So Amit, D54 seemed like the perfect opportunity as part of our two-part special on this new film coming out.
Bramayugam.
Bramayugam. This is Bramayugam. It's the new Mammootty film, and the reason I love it is because it looks like it's very close to being horror, and
I think it is.
It's black and white, gorgeous, so bold to do this in black and white. Never happens. I mean,
it's huge talking point.
I love that they did it because I saw the campaign, and a lot of times they'll have a black and white poster, but the movie's not black and white. And a lot of times studios will do black and white and be afraid people will think the movie is black and white. But I'm like, but that never happens. Things you can count on one hand in the past 20 years, movies are actually in black and white.
Yeah, you can count them on one or two hands. There's not.
I don't think people nowadays think anything's actually going to be in black and white. I saw this beautiful campaign, which we'll go over in a minute. Black and white posters the whole way, and I thought this campaign's gorgeous. It's too bad the movie will probably be in color because this looks amazing. Well, miracle of all miracles, the trailers have all been black and white, so that is a good sign the movie will be black and white.
Correct.
Very excited. When we did part one on Amit's channel, where we talked about our first impressions as we saw the trailer for the very first time and what we think the narrative's about. And now we're going to watch it again. We're going to talk about second thoughts and also how the marketing is playing into this whole film and how it all ties together. We're going to watch this again, and be sure and check out part one on Amit's channel and then come over and watch this. Okay.
Sure.
Here we go. All right.
Maybe the chain represents maybe slavery, as we saw before.
I think Mammootty might be the one who's chained, right?
Of course. Yes. It's a dream.
Yeah. But then is it a dream or a memory?
Yeah. Oh, that's shot. My God.
The upside down world. Passage of time. Oh, it looks like a dead body in there.
Just noticed that one.
Game of dice.
That's remedy.
Let's play. Okay, here they're in the same scene together, these guys.
Yeah. The point. So there we go. An older Mammootty.
Interesting.
നിനക്ക് രണ്ട് തവണ വിധി പണയം വെച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
It's like, no, I think he lost.
Yeah. Wow. So evil.
Oh, he was chained.
Yeah, he's chained.
Oh.
Yes, need the turn.
ഇത് സമയുഗ കലിയുഗത്തിന്റെ ഒരു അപഭ്രംശം.
Wow. All right. There was the second viewing, a little bit more, I think, understanding, a little bit. But first, tell me what you discovered. Some background.
Yes. After the first one, we took a little bit of time out because he mentioned that last line about Kali Yugam, and I was like, "What is?" I said this word sounds familiar, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. So after a bit of research, it seems like there's sort of 4 time periods, and this is according to like Hindu cosmology, with the concept of yugas. So there's 4 like time periods, I guess, and one is called the Golden Age, then the Silver Age, the Bronze Age, and then Kali Yuga, which is what we're in right now. And so basically, these time periods are cyclical, and it's basically just a decline in, I guess, morality, if you want to put it like that. So we start off with the first one, Satya Yuga, which is the golden age, and that's where everything is virtue and righteous, and it's considered the age of truth and purity. And then we have, as we keep going down the ages, it keeps getting worse and worse until Kali Yugam, or Kali Yuga, as I have it here, called the Iron Age.
Okay.
And then this is the current age, characterized by a significant decline in righteousness, morality, and spiritual values. It is believed to be an age of discord, decay, and darkness. So when Mammootty's character says something like Bramayugam is a worse version or something like that, it's even worse than Kali Yuga. It looks like it's going to be a representation of society beyond what.
There's something even worse.
Yeah, because I think they say Kali Yugam is what we're in right now. Basically, that's what they're saying. Like, it's a worst time period, and they say it's cyclical, so that things keep changing in time, which might have to do with the time period stuff. Because there is looks like there's some time looping or something like that. We saw the portrait of him from there before, which looks like he's been there before or something like that. This is a different iteration of him. They're playing with some concept, and I think this Kali Yugam, Brahma Yugam thing is going to play into it as well. So it's fascinating to me that they've sort of incorporated this into this movie, because there was something like, I guess, even from the first one, was there some kind of like spiritual or like demonic something like that's beyond our own world, kind of thing in this, and looks like they've done it through this concept, I think. So they've taken this concept of the yugas and the time periods and inserted it into Brahma Yugam, which is, I think maybe it's a new word, or maybe Brahma means
Age of Madness.
Yeah, that's right. It means Age of Madness, right? So yeah, I just think that's fascinating, giving us a bit more insight. And the second viewing, we missed some things, like I think with the chain and who's actually tied to it. We saw a dead body in the water. It's weird. There was like a drop of water and then it's flooding. So I'm not really sure what that means, but there's a lot to sort of break down in this one. There's like a small snapshot with him in a room, and I wanted to pause and see what was actually around there, because it looks like it's his mansion. But that might give away some clues as to maybe it's artifacts from different time periods, for instance. So even in that sort of maybe for the trailer, we had seen some parts, and there's one that stuck out to me where they had a quick shot of him just like with his back to us and like the room around there. Right. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but looking at it, is it trinkets and stuff that he's got from different time periods? It looks like it's. I mean, there's little bells, so it kind of feels like a temple. In some ways, like Hindu temples have like a lot of bells in front of all the deities. Is he worshipping something or something like that? Looks like he's bathing.
There's a cow skull, and it looks like a shrine almost with offerings, maybe. We have some things hanging, looks like little tufts of maybe herbs or something, grass. I'm not sure of the significance.
So normally, like, people keep people hang stuff like garlic, like off the, in front of their houses and even outside their houses and things like that, and like chili to prevent like evil spirits coming in and vampires and stuff like that. I just realized even the fire, it's not even it's not actual like a fireplace, it's a camphor. So it's just
that's right. There's just candles and the pots. Yeah,
correct.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's not a fireplace. It's just like little bits of camphor just burning up like that. So I mean, like a pretty cool insight into sort of what this might be about. But this might be his like lair or something like that.
His lair
looks. I mean, there's some element to that. He's definitely got some evilness to him. So
I think it's interesting to see this too. The portrait where he looks a lot younger. Yeah, and so it looks like maybe he's trapped here. I wonder. I have a theory too. Looks like this is in almost the same layer because it has all the little things hanging. Yes. I wonder sometimes if maybe he's luring these pawns, and he challenges them to a game of chess, or a game of dice, so that whoever wins, it's kind of like then they're stuck. Like in a way, they then inherit this mansion, and they have to lure in some pawns to play the game of dice to then be released or freed from this place.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
Definitely. No. That looks like there's elements of that. But there's also, because we saw that scene at the end when because Arjun Ashokan's character and even the other character, they're both sort of grim throughout most of the movie. But then they get to a period where they just start laughing.
Yeah.
Like he's like, hysterically, and it's like, what's happened to you guys over this trailer? Like, this is a different tone altogether. So
kind of going crazy, maybe, because I mean, he's laughing, but then they have that he's just screaming, sobbing, like he lost or something. Like, I don't know if, that was, it just looks so creepy.
Yeah,
it's like, who's the body in the water? What's the woman got to do? Is she part of the lure to get them there? Like, what is happening?
I'm guessing so. Maybe some kind of chase, or she's guiding them somewhere or something like that, or she's been stuck there for a long time. I don't know, man. So many theories.
So many theories. I mean, I like it because you can watch a trailer and enjoy it just on a surface level, which we did, and then the deeper you go, the more like insane it gets and the more interesting it gets. I just love that. Part of what is so great about the marketing on this, let alone the fact that the movie is black and white, is that the campaign has also been rolled out as like pure black and white. We had this great poster by
the classic
by Arjun, who I interviewed. I just love, and he did the photo shoot with the Mammootty and said he was just totally bringing it, was totally into it. I love that idea that the actors and all this makeup, so you can tell it's a special shoot because the lighting is so gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And it's very high resolution. And then we have like, it's sort of a close up of this same shot. And he's sitting there, he's got the ring, and he's like in a throne or something. It was very cool.
I didn't see this imagery in the show. I'm sorry, in the trailer. Like, we didn't see that. We didn't see that throne.
No throne. No, not yet. Anyway,
not yet. Yeah.
But it does have the same rustics or wooden carved feeling that most of that mansion has. Then they have a most recent poster. Again, they're sticking to it, but this one looks even crazier.
This is Ravana. So this is I guess they call him a powerful demon king. So he's kind of like a devil. In fact, if you've seen that movie, Push, I think that's Saif Ali Khan's character.
Yeah,
he plays this god, I think. So
that makes sense.
Character
sure.
In the Ramayana, the antagonist, basically, in that story, and he's defeated by Lord Rama. So this is obviously playing off some like Hindu, I guess, mythology in that sort of poster. It's like, I mean, it's clear as day.
Look at that.
What they're going for so fascinating. Because I guess if he's antagonist in the story there, and we're in Bramayugam, which is the age of madness, which is beyond Kali Yugam.
That's right.
Yeah, we're entering maybe the demon's world or something like that.
Oh my gosh, the puppet master. This is really cool marketing and good visual, but also clues into what the movie's about, which is, this is one of their last posters. It's a poster for the trailers. You see trailer out now, but the movie comes out in 5 days. So this could almost be the last poster. I would be surprised if they had anything past this, because this seems like the finale of posters. So I don't see if there's anything more than that. And what I like about this marketing is that it's not even trying to hide it or show you something that's not in the movie or trying to make it look better. It is very true to the film, and it's giving us clues, and it's tying us into like images from the movie. This looks like something that could be in the film. And then
that could easily fit in that room.
Yeah. The smoke shape might be something, so we have gorgeous black and white, really cool. They did a great job, layering it in, making it really consistent, and has a lot of integrity to the film. And I think it's important too, we have an art house film like this that needs to feel authentic. And I think they're really doing a great job doing that. Thank you for doing all that extra research. That was massive. This movie all of a sudden got a lot deeper and cooler, didn't it?
Yeah, I think this movie is going to hit on a few different levels.
Yes.
So yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. Like, even just watching that once, we saw a few more things from there.
Yeah.
So it's going to definitely be an entertaining movie. I feel it's going to have that experience, which is going to be very unique. But at the same time, it's going to also have a layer, which I think is a little bit deeper, I feel. So
yeah, definitely.
Masterful. Yeah, can't wait to watch it on OTT.
This looks I know. I can't wait to see it months later when it comes out. No, I'm going to really try and find it somewhere. I mean, it's got to be in a single theater for one night. Anything, if I can find it, I will look for it. So please,
even if
LA, really please bring this movie to Los Angeles. Someone, come on, I want to see this on the big screen. Do it. Thank you so much for joining us, and Amit for giving us all this great in-depth information that I did not know as we started this podcast. And make sure you watch Amit's Our First Impressions. And then you're watching this one's our second. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a third. Who the hell knows? It seems like the more we watch it, the more we see. All right. So be sure and put in your comments your theories. What did we get right? What did we get wrong? These are all first impressions off the cuff. We didn't know what this thing was going to look like. So let us know what you know, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, Amit, for coming by for this one. It was so awesome.
Pleasure.
All right.
So much fun. Bye.